Hi there MotoGP fans, you are here with the Architect and we are playing MotoGP20 on the Xbox One. We've got a new season ahead of us guys. Initially we need to go into the office and start some development work, then we're going into qualifying, then we're going into the race, and honestly, I never expected this in the race. Absolute epic. Maniac. Roll that trailer.
Going up, elevate, watch me demonstrate. On time, never late. I grind, celebrate, no pump fake, hesitate. I've been scoring every day. Champagne Perrier, since 9-3, been in the box now, stepping up to home. Like straight out the sandlot, now plotting on the globe. I work hard, I show love, that calm, steady growing. Got this far.
So we are here for the start of a new season guys in Moto2 with the Petronas team. Let's just refresh ourselves on what our objectives are for this race. Race goal in the top 15, championship goal top 10, qualification goal 4th row. So pretty much the same as it was in the last season with the KTM team in Moto3. So the first thing we need to do is to go and start some research and development off with our new team. But let's start with the engine. Let's have a look, see what our requirements are. 500 development points to start the first module. So power optimization is what we're going to be going for the first module. Looking at the frame, so the first module on the frame we're looking at 1,000 points. We've only got 350 at the moment. Electronics 1,500 points. So the electronics is going to be working on the IMU in Moto2. We didn't have this in Moto3. So we've got anti-wheelie and engine brake system. So we can start to do some work on that at some point. But we need to do some research as well. So looking at the foundation that we start with, it looks like we've got some research happening in the background with a weekly production of 350 research data points. Let's just refresh ourselves on the technical staff management. So our chief engineer, so our team does come over with us. This is the question we was asking from Moto3. So it looks like our team does come over with us. So that answers the question, doesn't it? The other thing to note guys is at the top of the screen there we get an option now to start up our own Moto3 junior team. I will be doing this guys, and I'm going to do this in another series, so look out for that video. Really interested to see what this looks like, but I'll let you know when that video comes out. Subscribe and you won't miss it. So the only thing left to do now is to head off into the calendar and advance some weeks. So let's advance 1 week. Week 8, the salaries have gone out again. Does that mean we should have some research points now? Yes. So let's start this engine combustion optimization going. Let's get our people on this. So Andrew Williams, we've got all new staff members here. So Andrew Williams, he's a good engine management person, or an engine specialist, engineer, whatever you want to call him. So we will add Andrew onto there. 5 weeks left. Leo, can we get it down to 1 week? I don't think we can. It's always going to be this, isn't it? 2 weeks. Always going to be 2 weeks. So that's going to start happening in the background. So we'll leave that to do. We'll pop over to frame and see if we can start some frame development as well. Sergio, you can go over there. I think that's everybody catered for, isn't it? That's under development. 3 weeks left. Can we start anything on the electronics? No. So let's advance another week and another week, which now takes us into Losil. What we need to go and do is head off into free practice sessions and go and pick up some of those development points. So let's just round up in our personal manager area and our technical staff. So we're already starting to get some interest, but the next interest we want is either in the elite class MotoGP, and I've already got a bike in mind for GPs. Let me know in the comments, guys, what bike you would like to see me ride in the elite class MotoGP. I've already got something in mind, but I'm not going to tell you just yet. So technical staff management, we've got a new candidate available, so we're looking for chassis improvements for the data analyst. So let's see what we've got. Subin Ali, which is a B+, but if we choose her, our synergy isn't going to work well together. And I think we've already decided, haven't we, that the chassis is going to kind of be the area of improvement that we're looking for. So we're going to stay with that. We'll wait for a data analyst to come along who's got some eye improvements in the chassis area, or do we switch and make the change to electronics? With that in mind, guys, I'm going to head off into Losil, into Qatar, for our first FP session, and we're going to build some research data so we can really start some improvements to this bike going. So I'll see you on the other side. So here we are then, down on the grid at the Losil Circuit. So we've been in the FP sessions, we got through to Q2. So this is the Q2 session. We're going to load our setup. We're going to mount some soft tyres where I can figure out where I'm going, and we're going to hit this qualifying session like we've not hit anything else before. This is going to be epic. These bikes are absolutely incredible. When you come up from Moto3 into Moto2, oh, the rush that you get is I can't even describe it, guys. It's fantastic. Check out the helmet, guys.
Looking for a quick lap time, or whether he's trying out something for the race.
So here we go then, Q2 in Moto2 for our first round at Losil. Oh, this is going to be brilliant. We're just going to have our outlap, and we'll see what time we can put in. Our FP sessions was fantastic. They've actually surprised me. So we topped first in FP 1 and 2 and 3. And I wasn't expecting that, if I'm honest. I thought I'd have to get used to these bikes, I'd be behind the curve a little bit, but that hasn't been the case. I've adjusted quite well. Well, I think I have. If I can bounce off the rev limiter anymore, we might even blow the engine before the race. Yeah, the bike feels fantastic. It's nice and warm out there as well, so we're not having any grip problems. I did do a first ride on the Moto2 in the quick mode, and my god, that was funny. That was really funny. Talk about endos and stoppies and donuts. It's absolutely true what they say. You've really got to be careful on the brakes. They've improved this game so much to make it more real on the brakes, and they've done a fantastic job of that. You can't just slam on your brakes anymore. I've been watching the red line on the right hand side where the throttle is, the green throttle. When you look at the brakes, initially you're probably touching 100% brakes to start with, but you're coming off almost immediately because you will stop it and you will go over the handlebars. So our first lap, our first warm-up lap then, position 1. Obviously the other guys are still going round, but that's a good lap, 2:01.8. I can do a 59, a 1:59. I just love how this bike just handles and how it comes out of corners on the back wheel. I know we shouldn't do that, but it's just so much fun. I love how you have to have loads of throttle control. I love how you can roll along the curbs and you can feel the bump through your suspension. You can feel it, everything. You get so much feedback and feel. Honestly guys, if you've not played this game, seriously go and buy it and go and play it. You've got to go through Moto3 because you need to get a feel for how the bikes handle, but it really prepares you well for Moto2. So I think we'll have to come in. We're 7th at the moment, 8th now. So we'll come in for a top up of fuel and we'll go out again for another 2 laps. I can do better than this. We're just going to return to pits and we're going to go straight back out on track because I'm pretty sure I can get a pole. I'm not impressed with how we've been over the weekend. So here we go. Let's see if we can get a pole position for our first round at the Losil Circuit in Moto2. Let's focus. Okay, so because this is going to be the lap. Heading down the straight into turn 1. You got to go hard on the brakes, but not too hard. You can see the back wheel just starting to come off. So as we go through turn 1, throttle control all the way through. Try not to slide the back wheel. I think we're going to have one lap left for us to crack this. 4th gear there, all the way round turn 12, turn 13, stay in 4th. Just throttle control through the bend. 3rd gear on this one, just to hold the corners. You go out to the curbs. Hold your 3rd gear and you can just power 3rd gear through there. Turn 15 into the last corner. That's the 2nd gear corner. Just using your throttle to control the corner out onto the straight. So we've got one more chance, guys, one more chance. We're in 3rd position at the minute, so we're on the front row of the grid. Our objective is to be on the front row of the grid, but this is it. Focus, concentrate as we head into the first turn. Oh, the bike moves around. It's awesome. So through turn 1. Into turn 2. Catching the apex. Coming out of that. Into turn 3. Clip the curb. Power it all the way through there. Out wide to the left hand side. Into 2nd gear for this corner. Control it on the throttle. Let it just come into the apex and power out of turn 5 into turn 6. A bit of back brake here as we come through turn 6. We squared off a little bit too much, but we're up on the first sector. Around turn 7, this is much better. Out onto the curbs as we flip flop onto the right hand side. Clip that apex. Square that corner off. A little bit slow through there actually. Through turn 11. Come over to the left hand side of the curve. Right hand side. All the way through. All the way through. In 4th gear. Down into 3rd to hold the corner. We changed a bit too late, but we're up. We're up. We're up in the 3rd sector then. Oh, that was nice. Oh, and we've got the power out. We've got the power out too. Oh, that was fantastic corner. Does that mate? Will we make the time for a pole position for the first lap for the first race at the Losil Circuit of Moto2?
That's the end of the second.
We did.
and last
1:59.4.
qualifying session, and we can finally see the grid positions that await us in tomorrow's Grand Prix.
Oh, I got so excited there, I didn't even know what I was talking about. So what does the grid look like for a first round then? We are in pole position, guys, with a 1:59.4. Luca Marini is literally nearly a second behind us, but he's secure 2nd place with Jorge Martin in 3rd and Luti in 4th. So that's the front row of the grid. Trotter, he's in 5th. Let's just have a look down. Aaron Canet, 10th. I thought he would have qualified a little bit higher up the grid. Remy Gardner, 16th. We're Jake Dixon. Jake Dixon's 18th, right at the back. Now he's our teammate.
Greetings to all our viewers from the peninsula of Qatar. The floodlights that light up the Losil Circuit are on, and any moment now the Moto2 bikes will be revving their engines. Once again, as is customary on this track, we're looking forward to great weather for the Grand Prix, with temperatures that shouldn't cause any tyre problems.
So then guys, welcome back. We are at Losil Circuit race day. This is an evening race under the floodlights. It's kind of epic scenery. It's fantastic. I love this track. But we're going to go and load the setup that we've been working on just to make sure it's in there. We've got our pole position as well, so we're starting from the front of the grid. First position. Fantastic. So we've got a few decisions to make this time round with our consumption. So I know I'm going to go on mediums because the track temperature is 44 degrees. So I think it has to be at least a medium, front and rear. I think. Fuel. Now what do we do with the fuel? That's the question. So we've increased the laps on this. We're going to do 7 laps for this race. So we've increased that a little bit from the Moto3 races that we was doing, which leaves us with a dilemma on how much fuel do we put on board to start with. How much fuel do we need for Power Mode 2? I think we're going to consume much more on these bikes with the Triumph engine. 10 laps, does that seem reasonable? Let's go 10 laps to start with. Let's see how that plays out. So medium tyres, 10 laps in the fuel tank. I think that just about finalises our setup, doesn't it? Let's crack on. Let's crack on. I really hope we do well. So we're on a medium. We've got a medium soft for Luca Marino. Softs for most. Some have chosen a medium front, mediums there. Okay, so we've got a mixed bag of tyres.
The Qatar Motorcycle Grand Prix will start shortly here in Doha, and the riders are ready to compete on an amazing illuminated racetrack.
Let's see if we can keep the front wheel down, and let's see if we can get a good start and maintain our pole position. As such, anti-wheelie off the start, I set to 2. Oh, that's a good start. That's a cracking start. We've got nobody overtaking us. So, Jorge Martin has overtook us on the first corner. Let's see if we can keep with him though. The first lap until our tyres gets warmed up. Oh, we've gone a bit deep there. And we've got a crasher. Thomas Luthi. Luca Marino tries to come up the inside of us there. Let's keep this tight here. Yes, good corner. Oh, this is absolutely epic. I can't tell you how this feels, guys, honestly. Oh, this feels fantastic. That was nice. We are fast around this part of the track as well. So coming round then for our first lap. We're up against Jorge Martin, sorry. No one behind us. So the battle is on. Can we close the gap on Jorge Martin? God, he's lapping so fast. So Luca Marini is 1.3 seconds behind. Oh, I'm running deep now, look, missing my apexes. Come on, let's hold this together. Oh, we're out of shape there. Martin's getting ahead of us now. He's pulling that gap. Can we just maintain our composure a little bit? See if we can regroup. Keep it steady. Keep it smooth. The power in these bikes is ridiculous. This is where we're fast. This is where we make up time on him. Sun's in my eyes. That's better. I did mess that up a little bit on the gear. That's better. So coming round for the end of lap 2. Position hasn't changed. We're in second position. Let's see what his time is. Jorge Martin. We got fastest lap. Oh no, Jorge Martin got fastest lap, sorry. What am I talking about? I didn't see what our lap time was. I think we're going to have him. And I think he was on soft tyres as well. So maybe that will work in our favour towards the end of the race. We got it stopped, but we had a bit of a slide there. Did you see that? This is epic, absolutely epic. Loving it. Bezzecchi is behind us, 1 second. And every time I look at that, I just lose my braking point. Oh, Martin is so fast. He's proper in control of this race. He's controlling it. Maybe his tyres will wear off towards the end of this race. We're doing alright with tyres at the minute. They're a lovely temperature. Got loads of grip as we're comparing out that bend for the end of lap 3. Still second position. What's the gap now between us and Martin? What's the gap? It looks like we've closed the gap just a bit. He's fast around that sector though, a lot faster than us. But we gained some time on him there. I think we're closing him down, guys. I think we're closing him down. Maybe his tyres are going off, but we run deep. Can we pull it back? Can we pull it back? We don't want to waste that time. We're out on the green, but we didn't get penalised. Oh, we need to change our power mode as well. We're going to run out of fuel. I forgot we're in power mode 2. Oh, that could change everything. That could change everything. We got 2 laps left, 3 laps left in the tank, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've also got someone behind us now. Is that Luca Marini or Bezzecchi? It's Bezzecchi. Bezzecchi's behind us now. And we're out on the green again. So we're losing time now. Against Jorge Martin. He's pulling a gap now. Because we've had to go into power mode 1. But we're going to up it down this straight to power mode 2. See if we can try to pull away from Bezzecchi. But he's slipstreaming us. Power mode 1. We need to save that fuel now. And we've run deep. We just a bit late. Oh, the battle is on. It's on. Come on, Bezzecchi. Out on the green again. I can hear him. He's right behind us. As we get sliding round that corner. Into turn 6, a bit deep again. But we're out on the gas and we're wheeling it. Pops a little wheelie out the bend. Out onto the curbs, trying to keep it. Oh, we're panicking now because we know we've got Marini behind us. I mean Bezzecchi. Oh, we nearly lost the back end. Oh my god, this is so much better than Moto3. Oh, I'm losing the plot. The pressure's just too much. The pressure's just too much for our debut. As we slide it around that bend. Coming around for lap 5. Oh. Oh god, we got him on the brakes. Up into power mode 2 down the straight. He's right behind us. But Jorge Martin, he's already got away. Power mode 1 again. And I've run deep again. I can't stop running deep. Can we get him back? We can. Can we defend this line? We've shut the door on him. Oh my god, this is insane. Oh, we're defensive. We're going defensive. We're defending it. We've got nothing left in power mode 1. And we're on the race. We've gone deep. No, he's going to get us back. He's got us. Oh, Marini's there as well. We can't lose our podium place. We can't lose our podium place. Can we do something about this? Can we do something about this with 2 laps to go? And we've got somebody else behind us now as well. I can't even see. This is that exciting. I can't even see the information on the screen. Fernandez is behind us. If we can keep this tight, we could save our podium place for the first race of the season. Can we get Marini? Can we slipstream Marini down this straight and hold him off for our 3rd position with 1 lap to go? We will have enough fuel. We're still in power mode 2. We're going to use that a little bit. See if we can get our place back, but we're going to keep an eye on the fuel as we go around turn 2. Trying to keep it all together. Can we hang on to Marini? Come on! Come on! Oh, that was so tight. That was a great line as well. And we're wheeling it out of the turn. Snapping at the back now, and is that Sam Lowe's? Oh, come on, Marini. Let's see if we can reel him in. We're fast around this section if we can get it right. If we can get it right, we could pinch it. It wasn't bad, but is it enough? Is it enough for the final lap? That was lovely coming out that bend, but is it enough for the final lap? And we're on our last turn. Oh, we're sliding it up the inside. We're wheeling through. Can we get him down the straight? Have we got enough fuel? And we're not going to do it. It's going to be a 4th place for the first lap. Oh man, that was crazy. I can't.
While we wait for the cameras to take us to Parc Ferme to meet the stars of the race, let's take a quick look at the Moto2 class final ranking.
That was insane. I'm lost for words. Absolutely lost for words. That was just ridiculous. Oh, I need a breather. Oh, take a breath and have a look. So the winner of the first race of the season, Jorge Martin. Looks like he's going to be our competition. Marco Bezzecchi 2nd place, Marini in 3rd place, and we come 4th. Got Fernandez behind us there in 5th, Schrotter in 6th, Inia Bastianini in 7th. So that's kind of the battleground laid for now. So let's have a look then at the Riders' Championship then. So that stands as the race finished, of course. So Jorge Martin first with 25 points, Bezzecchi with 20 points, Luca Marini with 16, and our good selves, who also has a number 10 like Luca Marini, but we're not going to change our number. We have 13 points. Sam Lowe's. Jake Dixon. He come at 12th then. Where did Sam Lowe's come? 18th. Okay. Interesting. Team Championships. So Sky VL46 team, of course, with Marini and Bezecchi coming up there. So they have achieved 36 points. So they're currently leading. So our reputation is going skyrocketing. In the FP sessions we did the development, so we got lots of points from that. So we met our race objectives. Final place 4th position, as we know, so we got the multiplier bonus as well. So plenty of credits from this weekend. There's the research data, so the development that we did in the FP sessions has acquired significant data, so we can do some more upgrades and development to the bike. So off the bat, I think that was an excellent starter for the season, especially when the bike isn't that developed yet. Let's go and have a look in Personal Manager. Let's see what we've got. So I don't think there's any change here actually, is there? So over then with our research data under development, can we develop electronics? Not yet. Engine development though, we've got plenty of data in terms of engine development. So when do we get electronics data? Because we've got plenty of frame data. Do we need to add some staff for research for the electronics? I bet we do, you know. But we can focus on that later. Let's leave it for now. Let's get the preliminary modifications done and developed, and then we can start to look at putting some research people onto those areas for the so we can start improving the electronics. I think that about rounds it up for this episode, doesn't it? Let's go into the calendar, see where we are next. So development of the first component for the frame area, so we can advance to that week. So that one's installed, so now we can start a second one. Are you sure you want to develop this? Yes. We got some stuff on there, 5 weeks. So 5 weeks for the development of reinforcement structure to the rear swing arm. So we get a stiffer bike and more stable, improving the efficiency of the mass spring damping system. Well, that will be nice because this bike was all over the place. Oh, it was fantastic. I love a bike that moves around underneath you. Back into the calendar. Advance to that week. So now we've got the development done of the engine. 25%, so we can start another piece of work on this engine development. Now we've got the requirements. So this reduced airflow turbulence using the airbox. Optimization of the airbox flow decreases the turbulence generated in the chamber. Okay, so what does this do? Cleaner air into the engine, improve combustion, which means we get relative torque and we maximize power. Okay, well, we're gonna do it. Yeah. And I think after we've done this part, we absolutely need to start working out how we handle these electronics. Staff management. So now we've got a new candidate for staff management. I'm thinking we should start to think about changing these to so Rico Nakana is specialised in frame management. Now that would be good because our chief engineer is also specialised in frame management, isn't he? I'm still in half a mind to go for Soo Bin Lee and start to look at the electronics. You know what, that's what we're going to do. But first of all, we're going to accept Rika Nakano because she specialises in frame. Then we're going to wait for our chief engineer who also specialises in electronics, and then we can think about changing our specialisms to electronics and work on them. But at least we are able to get the chassis built faster if we have these two synergized. Okay, so that's good. So back into the calendar, let's go forward another week, which brings us to the Red Bull ring at the Circuit of the Americas. So I think that's it for this episode then, guys. Thanks for watching, MotoGP fans. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, hit that notification button and share with your mates. This was an epic race and a great result. I need to take a break. I'll see you in the next round, guys. See you later. Bye bye.